So, last week, our heroes saw the inside of the Shadow Athenium, Serenity's own domain, where she stores knowledge. It's found out that Serenity is missing a book from her collection, specifically from her hidden library. With this mystery in mind, they start trying to look for it within the library or the Athenium to no avail. But they decided to leave back for Mikan, and when they returned, it was 2 hours before the gala, missing out on an entire 2 days. They quickly got ready and decided to head out into the city. Fortunately, Wraith was already preparing to infiltrate the building days before, so he was already in by the time the group arrived. They arrived with Arabella briefly before they went in. Julius and Jay met with some fellow enforcers inside, and at the moment, Nareen is starting to become the center of attention, with Arabella just trying to sneak in. So, and that's where we left off. Yeah, and you're exactly, you're with Captain Sir Munchin right now. I'm pretty sure, yeah. The little kobold captain, he turns over to where the food generally is, and he snaps his finger really fast. Hello, server. And that is when Wraith appears to you, Julius, so suddenly. Get me more bread, please.
Wraith nods and prepares more bread.
Thank you. Thank you.
I actually get up and like maybe pretend like I'm walking away, but I kind of lean into him. How's it going over here? You scoping out the situation?
I'm gonna telepathically respond. It's me, Wraith! Beneath the hood! Speaking to you inside your mind!
Yep, I had a hold of that part. Don't worry about that. How's your reconnaissance going?
I found the bathroom.
That's a good, important piece, yep.
If someone's gonna vomit, it'd probably be in there.
That's fair, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Do we see our target yet?
Make me a perception check. All of you, if you're looking for...
Yeah, I'll take a look around.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm more concerned with the Wraith's get up.
That's fair. From where you're at the moment, Wraith, you can't see him. But while you were like over here messing with the food and such, you two, Nareen, you were able to see Reid somewhere over here. Let me ping it. Oh, that's not it. Somewhere over here, like in this general area.
I'll slowly start moving in that direction.
Gotcha.
Like not make it obvious at all. Just sort of get to a spot where I can try to get his attention when I need to.
Bird. There's like a good amount of people by like over here in the ballroom area, but make me a, I'll say just dex check, just trying to go through people.
All right. Dex.
That's good. You go through the absurd amount of people in this room pretty easily. It's not too much of a hassle, but you still gotta take a little bit of your time.
Yeah, I mean, our plans aren't playing out just yet. So I just want to get into a position where I can step in whenever need be.
When you get over here in this area, where you're at right now, across from you, you actually see Momo. There she is. She is in a dark suit, a typical dark tuxedo suit, with her hair braided. She has a different style than from what you've seen earlier. Before.
I'll give her a nod of greeting as I'm over here.
She discreetly nods her head. You two, what are you guys doing in the meantime?
I guess if I didn't notice them, I'd continue looking for them.
Gotcha.
And I guess I'm just gonna make a shimmy around the room. I'm just dancing, mingling, smiling at people, saying hello. Honestly, I'm just going to make it feel as much like an enforcer's like just jaunt around the premises.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Go ahead. That is not even the right.
Yeah, I kind of just want to be looking at people, seeing what the faces look like. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. In that
making
case,
sure the consensus is generally happy.
Yeah, in that case,
I'm gonna do a lap.
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Oh dang. Okay. I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for a check. I'm just gonna roll it on them.
Sorry.
I'm actually still putting my salad together.
That's fair.
But I have some RPG simple dice. Let me just pull it open.
While you're doing that, before you get up to leave, Sir kind of just excuses himself and starts heading out, almost like waddling over to the
I got an 11.
11?
Yeah.
Currently you don't see anything.
Heard that. Just checking everything.
But eventually, you, Wraith, once you go around enough, you do eventually see Grayson Reid over in the distance. Narian, at this point, you probably are able to see him more visibly. You have like visual on him.
Yeah.
And he is.
I don't even give him a second look. I just like pass by, you know what I mean, and I continue to give friendly smiles to everyone.
Gotcha. Over here, he's you see him talking to some people. Until a woman starts going onto stage. Kind of like, just kind of in a hurry, it seems like. She goes up to the podium and ladies and gentlemen, she kind of just starts tapping on the mic, almost obnoxiously testing it. It kind of seems to be like one of her first times up on stage. Before we have our host, Mr. Grayson Reid, tell his announcements, we'd like to personally thank the ARO, the ESS, and the ACP for their involvement in this gala. And just like the entire crowd begins to start clapping promptly. Just
Faith claps along.
just typical of a decent audience. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to help Asharia. Thank you, and stay tuned for announcements on Mr. Grayson Reid. And then she promptly walks off stage. And welcome back, Judas. So right now you guys have visual on him, and you guys are sure within I don't know, the next, let's say, half hour, Grayson Reid is going to start making announcements. Are you guys doing anything before that time?
I feel like it would be better for us to do our plan after the announcement so that people aren't wondering where he is.
Gotcha. Cool.
God
We
forbid
should
we do
probably
like Weekend of
also
Bernie's.
set the EMP.
Say that again?
But I kind of thought Jay would handle that.
I am here now.
Hello.
Yeah, that's why I was segueing to you, bud.
Welcome back.
Good to have you.
Got back a little faster than I thought I would.
Sweet.
In case you didn't hear, the just a couple announcements were made. And it was a woman telling the crowd that Grayson Reid was going to make some announcements in about half an hour. She didn't say when specifically, but you can guess it's like about half an hour. You would have seen Wraith start talking to Julius, or rather Julius having a one-way conversation with Wraith seemingly.
I was being sneaky about it.
Yeah.
He couldn't tell anything.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I'm sitting at a table and my chair is facing directly at you.
So maybe you would have seen it, maybe not. But
It's not that hard to see over Lieutenant Timbers.
nope, she is small. Yeah.
Yes.
But you are aware that your buddy Wraith is here. Fortunately enough.
And you said we have visual. Is he any of the people that I can see? Is it this guy?
He is a guy that is. I'm not trying to ping again because that's a little obnoxious, but he is like around here. Is this guy right here?
Oh,
you
he's
look
the
towards the
fancy
top
orc
right.
looking dude.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep. I spotted him, and so I'm just sort of hovering, like keeping an eye on him, but not getting too close just yet.
Yep. And then I asked the group if they are doing anything specifically. I don't know if you want to be doing something at the moment or I don't
I'd
think
imagine Dave's the EMP guy.
I'm going to get up and start kind of like socializing, I guess.
okay.
So like go talk to this guy and like ask him, oh, I see Wraith. Kind of like small talk. I was like, oh, like what company do you represent? Like what's your affiliation?
Gotcha. Make me a I'll just say general charisma check just for all the people you're talking to.
G here. Come on, roll 20. Load for me. It's a general charisma check.
Yeah. They notice you're acting a little strange, but it's not too alarming knowing that there's a lot of eccentric people in high society. They like the conversations you're having are a bit weird to say the least. So
Like I wasn't trying to pry for information. I'm literally just making small talk to pass time.
right, yeah. But they find it a little off-putting. One of the topics are probably, do you have toilet paper on the left or right side? And they find that kind of weird.
Oh,
So
is it? I don't. I don't know if I would. That's such a just a sensitive topic of just like, does the toilet paper roll outwards or do you roll it under?
Wraith,
it's a rough
It's
question.
such a divisive topic.
Wraith is going to walk by, pretending to pick up. Well, he will pick up glasses and stuff, and try to see if there's any like toilet paper hanging off his shoe or any indication of how this man wipes.
Make me a perception check.
Maybe trying to think. Other than that, like, how do you? It's tough nut to crack, but I think Detective Wraith here, maybe onto something. Sorry, what am I rolling?
Perception.
Okay, cool.
You don't see anything, so
Lucky
probably
number
not.
7.
It's
You're probably fine.
Broadcast to him. This man doesn't wipe. Get out of there.
Oh my
How are
God.
you broadcasting this?
Telepathically.
Oh,
I'm abusing my gym dragon powers.
I thought you were actually just shouting that.
Blows a
Like,
whistle,
10
points
feet
at him.
away.
Oh my God.
This man has no butthole.
Holy
Stop the music.
Holy fuck.
No, he's
Oh,
speaking to you inside your brain.
I was just be like, all right, you have a good night, I guess. Boop, boop, boop.
All right.
Hi, who are you here with?
He's gonna talk again telepathically. I'm about to do some dangerous shit. If they hear my voice, I may get addicted.
What?
I'm
I'll like go to
Silica.
shake your hand, and I kind of like hold my hand, like it's slightly closed, but you can see like in between my ring finger and my middle finger is the glass ampule. It's it's like a pill-sized glass thing.
I'm gonna tuck it into my pocket as if it was like just like a tip or something.
I'm reaching out to shake your hand, so if you just take something out of the hand, it's gonna look weird.
That's a good point. All right, I shake your hand, taking the glass thing.
I mean, you could try to steal it.
I could, but no. That's a chance of failing. I'm just gonna do the simplest path to get this breakable object from point A to point B.
Yep. You just snap the top off and just doop. Well, it was nice meeting you, sir. I'm gonna just keep moseying around. Hi.
While that's going on and you're having possibly another weird conversation, with that same perception check, Noreen, you notice that Arabella and the bandmate is discreetly walking up towards the stage.
Yeah. I'll glance at them and see if Arabella's like looking for me, and if she's not, I can see she's moving. She's trying to move discreetly, so I won't acknowledge her if she doesn't acknowledge me.
That's a nice way of putting it. She actually does notice. She's glancing around, seeing if anyone's like making any eyes at her, and she looks around the crowd where you're at right now, and she actually does see you, and her and the bandmate swiftly close in on you. Hi,
Hello.
hi, how are you?
Roll for initiative.
Doing all right, Harry.
Good.
Trying to sneak in here.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could have a lot more disguises, but
Yeah.
I feel very underdressed, but I guess that's the persona.
Yeah, I mean, probably helps to not get as many eyes on you if you're trying to keep your head down. But
well, I think the opposite, because it's very different, I guess.
I guess that is true.
But anyways, yeah, we're just gonna prepare it. The other guy couldn't make it, so it's just gonna be me and her for today, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the performance.
Thank you. Hope you enjoy.
Oh yeah.
And she they quickly walk off.
Okay.
By any chance, is this the kid from the carnival? Or the halfling from the carnival that just somehow made it in here?
You're talking about the one like maybe like a little bit towards the middle?
They were also here. I'm talking about the one down here in the corner of the checkered area.
Oh,
I mean, the
no.
token is used up here.
No, they're no, it's
I
not.
didn't see that.
They're just used to represent like the different races, but no.
And over here in the side.
Yeah, it is definitely not the same one, unfortunately.
And over here the other side.
Oh yeah, there's one sitting like right behind Lieutenant Timbers.
Yeah.
I'll make my way over here and be like, "Who's this cutie over here?"
Stop it. So, is everything ready?
I'll nod and I'll say, "Oh, come on, you look good in that dress."
Thanks. She's actually wearing a black tux.
She is. Of course she is. Then I would have said suit.
Of course. Where have you guys been?
Around? Actually, I don't know if that's accurate. We've been at the house. In that general area.
Make me a deception check.
Is that deceptive?
I mean, you were at the house.
The portal is in the house, okay? It's in the...
Okay, yeah, it's in the house, but you went to an entirely different plane. And you weren't in the house.
Which is why I was honest when I said, I don't know if that's accurate. Deception.
Right. Well, we could have had a little bit more time to prepare, but it's okay if you don't want to tell me.
I'm sort of lost track of us.
We lost track of time.
No, time lost track of us. I said what I said very intentionally.
Well, Reid is right over there, and she starts pointing to Reid.
I will quickly grab her hand and be like, I would love to dance. Don't draw attention.
You know, it's funny because I'm assuming you lean in to say that, right? To say that last part. Yeah. Well, she's aware of that, and if you look at her face, you don't even have to roll insight because it's just quite plainly obvious. If you look at her face, she is very mad that you're right, so she'll just follow you.
I'd say enough so eager to know where this is going.
Also, the emoji on my face has changed.
Is that the markers that I've got?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
When I was socializing, it was a happy face, and as soon as she started pointing at the motherfucker, I was like, slightly annoyed face.
I didn't realize that they were just straight up like faces. I thought they were conditions, but that's cool. But yeah, if you're dancing, make me a performance check.
Yep. Me and my good old +0. Oh, hey, not as terrible as the last two rolls.
She is not necessarily dancing. She's just like imitating you. So she's kind of just like she's going with the flow. But yeah, you guys are grooving a little bit.
I've just been sort of swaying along to the music.
Grooving.
Yup.
We're in a ballroom at a gala.
Hey man, you could groove a bunch of different ways. People like dancing.
You can groove without moving at all in your heart.
Exactly.
I've been looking around to see if the security myself. Anything?
I did not understand a word you just said.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
I said I'm walking around and still looking to see if there's any sort of security cameras or any other enforcement besides myself.
Make me what was your last one?
Perception.
Yeah, well, you had a... Oh, you didn't make one.
I rolled an 11. It was,
Oh, right,
remember
okay.
I rolled it off.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Make me another one.
Got it.
You don't necessarily see them. You feel as though they might be undercover. So it's a little difficult to spot out exactly who.
Can I investigate for like cameras and shit?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a little rough to see and watch where you're going, but you are able to see a few. Most of them that you've seen are like in the corners of the room. But that's about all you can like make out.
I like to mosey over to just like dancing around the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Making my way downtown. I'm gonna swing by Noreen.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm passing by, I'm gonna say, try to keep a lookout for cameras and security.
Okay.
I'm a little less perceptive than you.
I'll try.
And I come and like shake my butt on Momo. And then I leave.
Oh my god.
Dancing.
You know, make me a performance
If
check.
she's following along with Jay is straight up just like doing like the most basic like tango. So that would have been like real weird.
Boys and girls, I have cold dice tonight.
I want to guess what your next roll will be. It's probably gonna be a 6. Obviously she didn't like that very much, but she can't lash out at you right now, so
I'll be kind of like relaying kind of like what the rough plan is. Or like, so like I'll do like a little like spin thing, like spin her around and then like pull her in and be like, well, the EMP is set to like a radio detonator. All I have to do is text the number and it'll go off. And then like do a little more dancing, spin her around. I made sure that package was on its way as well. A little bit ago. It's kind of like speaking in kind of code, just in case like someone like wanders by.
Gotcha. She nods.
I'd like to take a quick glance around first for cameras, and then also just real quick with just curious if there's anything magical around.
Gotcha. Make me a perception check. You're able to see a lot more cameras.
Mm-hmm.
The ones already tucked away in like the corners. There seems to be some on the ceiling. It would have been a little hard to make out because of how high it is. But you're able to see it.
How high it is, or how high he is?
What'd you say?
I said how high it is, or how high he is.
I said it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't know if that punch was spiked.
Oh no, man! Like,
someone put a little bit of psychedelics in there.
Yeah. There. Do you think, or you're confident you found pretty much where they're all located?
I'll pull out my phone and send a quick text to basically I'm assuming there's a group text
Yeah, you can
going
make
on.
one. Yeah, quite easily.
Just send a quick text of like where the cameras are that I've noticed.
Cool.
There's a very soft, totally not copyrighted whistle from the pockets of the group.
All of our phones should be on vibrate.
Mine is set to like the lowest volume possible, so like it's in my pocket and like there's enough noise in here that like it's not really gonna make that much noise.
Yeah, you hope so. Until you start dancing a little bit too extravagantly and starts raising the volume. No, but yeah, you all if you check
you've
your
been doing.
if you check your phone for a little bit, you guys all acknowledge this.
Literally don't look at it right away.
What was that?
Yeah, say that again.
I don't look at it right away. I give some time so it's not obvious that we're communicating on our phones.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured.
Smart.
Just
Yeah. After a few minutes, I'll text back. Are we grabbing like? I'll just say grabbing drinks after announcements. Heavy air quotes when I say that.
Yeah. I'll text back just like I'll approach after announcement.
Momo starts tugging your hand a little bit, Judas, and she's like signaling at the stage. Oh, did this shit already phone out? Oh fuck, I forgot to put it on loop. Cool. All right. Yeah. So you see.
Do they want like the
What did you say?
like the floor clear and like everybody to go back to like a table or?
No. She signal. Wait. Say that again. I'm sorry.
I was asking, did they want like the floor clear, like the dance floor clear, and like people like go like sit at a table while they do like the official like announcements and stuff? Like,
Oh no.
The opposite, because we can see the stage better from the floor.
Yeah, everyone still seems to be down on the dance floor.
All right, I forgot. There's a bunch more people here than there are tokens.
Yeah. It's gonna fucking overflow if I just put everything down. So.
Yeah.
So, it's at this point that Grayson.
I still can't get over the fact that I got the pouty dog eyes from Momo. Just be like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate for her. It's at this time where Grayson Reid starts speaking up on the mic. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to. Oh, I lost track already, but I believe it's the 31st Grand Edengard Gala. Everyone starts clapping loudly. There's even a few loud whistles coming from somewhere in the left.
I clap enthusiastically.
Thank you all for coming here tonight. This means so much to me because I enjoy giving back to the city that made me who I am today. Tonight, we have to thank the Asharian Rescue Organization, the Enforcer Charity, or the ESS, and the Archaeological and Anthological Preservation Organization, or the SHACP. Thank you for your incredible contribution to the city, both as our protectors and cultural protectors. Everyone starts clapping once again. It seemed as though this guy has a lot of people behind him. And the Vanguard gave me the grand honor of announcing our very brand new Prime Vanguard heroes. You see one by one that the windows above they begin to open up just a little bit, and as soon as they do, there are a few people coming down from above, superhero style, landing on the stage, and you see these four line up immediately to his left of Grayson Reid. Without further ado, let me introduce to you Todd Caller, and then this woman with that has a lot of tribal like tattoos on her, and very minimal, but not like in a sexual way, clothes on her. This kind of just looks like it allows her to breathe, almost, she steps up and she goes back in line. Starstream. This guy who looks like he is a big nerd. He kind of looks like a typical fantasy wizard, almost. But there, if you look closely, there seems to be a little bit of lights. They're very small lights, but there are a couple of lights surrounding him, and it's not like spotlights or anything. They seem to be almost like fireflies.
And that's the guy who's out of line right now?
Yeah, this guy's stepping up, right next to the woman. All right. And he immediately steps back. Did you want to do something, Jay?
No, I was just saying that he's the one on the far right.
Yeah. Okay. Thunderhawk. This guy to immediately closest to Grayson. He's wearing a bright silver suit, and his eyes seem to be glowing blue with a little bit of sparks coming out from his eyes. And he is
fire hazard.
He is like bulking. He seems like top heavy, but he still seems pretty well balanced almost. And then finally, Grayson Reid says, and Huracan. And this guy that is the last one to be announced, he is wearing a gray hoodie, and it seems besides the pants that he's wearing, that the hoodie is the only top he's actually wearing. But it's not like his entire chest is exposed or anything. It's just he has it's kind of like a V cut. The hoodie, it's a little bit weird, but he steps back, and as soon as he's finished announcing all of them, and even in between, the crowd goes crazy. They start to like clap profusely, and everyone's like they're very excited.
Confused golf clap.
Yeah, yeah, Nareen, you would be probably the one that doesn't understand any of this.
Yeah.
But for the rest of you, even you guys are a little bit confused because you have not heard of these people aside from Julius, you know that a few of them are ones that you know, but they seem to be a lot less known than you've previously thought. Like, I forgot which ones exactly that you knew, but you do know that some of them were like up and coming. As for Wraith and Jay, you're just a little bit confused. I don't think you've particularly took a big interest in who they were assembling, so these names are somewhat new to you. But as a crowd is finishing their claps, Grayson begins to personally start clapping towards them, and then they just immediately take off. And now I would
through the ceiling.
Yeah, they go back through the window there where they came from. They just seemingly take off. The two on the left, they kind of just fly with a couple like sparks, like electric sparks coming out. The one on the far right, he just simply flies. And you see the lady. She water begins to like swirl around her, and she's like twirling her hand towards the sky, and you see the water kind of just like take her up. Similar to like a waterbender, like you know that you know that crazy waterbending move that they like doing. Similar to that.
In at the season 2 finale, when Katara is lifting Aang up out of the crystal catacombs.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, then they swiftly take off. And Grayson Reid begins to start talking again. Now, for a personal announcement. Over the years, I've tried my very best to ensure the protection of this grand city. And it took many tries, many errors, but I believe, thanks to the work of the Vanguard and their information, they've allowed me to develop a new kind of defense for the city and its citizens. The music actually begins to die down a little. What were you gonna say?
No, I'm just talking out loud to myself. I'm just like, God damn it, he's not about to do what I think he's about to do, is he?
I don't know, man. Give me 1 second while I set the mood. And like I said, the
Where it's boss music.
you hope so. You begin to hear the music die down just a little bit. This isn't the music playing, it's just atmosphere, by the way. But now, I implore all of you to take a moment and catch your breath. The dancing is quite exciting, but not as exciting as this. And as soon as he says that, you all begin to have a sort of chill down your spines as you all see the monsters that you faced crawl out the fabric of very existence. Their bizarre form starts to roam around the room, and you begin to fear the anxiety of the danger and the harm that they can cause.
I see one pop right in front of me, so I'm just gonna immediately step back.
And as you all begin to ready yourselves, perhaps for combat, until the entire room starts gasping. And immediately in front of the stage stands 5 copies of the same figure appear after like a quick flash of light. Nerine, this figure isn't familiar to you, but you have an odd sense of dread when you see them.
Okay.
Julius and Wraith. Along with this dread, you feel more confused than you've ever felt since you began on your journey. And Judas, you have no dread, but you are confused. However, what overcomes that confusion is hatred, anger, disgust, and rage. But none of these words
that's so metal.
fully encapsulate exactly what you feel inside. This is the first time that you felt like this.
Is it?
In 2 years.
Okay. I was about to say, is it really?
You, Julius, Wraith, and Judas, if it wasn't clear, this is nearly, if not exactly, the same form of Genesis, the previous hero of Asharia. And everyone is completely silent. But after a what seems to be a long 5 seconds, the figures begin to start shooting, and one by one, these monsters, these alirijes, they begin to disappear. And these tokens that seem to be like looking like static, those are like dozens of like small bat-like creatures.
Mm.
I want to hit them with my shield.
They're, before you can even hit any one of them, they're being eliminated by these figures in the front. They are accurately hitting them slowly.
I'm gonna
or
move,
quickly rather.
Try to move quietly and subtly back to where Momo is.
Gotcha. Jay, as you're holding Momo, like as you were dancing, you kind of just feel her heart race as like you're holding her hand. You can feel her pulse and it is racing, but you're unsure of exactly why.
I just want to whisper to Momo, it's just like, are we going through with the same plan still?
You look at her and her mouth is ever so slightly trembling. And she doesn't even appear to hear you at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
And
I wouldn't have still been holding her in like like a dancing pose. Okay. Like as soon as these creatures would have appeared, I would have like taken my like arm and like kind of like moved her, like had my arm in front of her and kind of like moved her behind me, because there was one to like right here.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Either way, you can tell that there's high emotions in her right now. And immediately like when the last Alirije is destroyed, Grayson Reid begins to speak once again. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a hero that cannot falter, and that can be in every city, protecting our husbands, our wives, our children, our brothers, our sisters, our entire family. Everywhere, protected by a beacon of hope, a new hope for Sharia. And that moment of silence that was there before, while these beings were destroying the Alirijes, immediately is filled with everyone clapping. And there is like high emotions, but very opposite of what you might have expected. There's loud cheering. There's even a couple chanting in the room. But everyone, but possibly the few of you, seem to be happy and very excited. Are you gonna hit him with a crossbow or a gun?
Don't know yet. Like as much as I'm like trying to stay in character here, and it's just like, how is?
Since Momo's not saying
fucking
anything,
tricky situation, didn't you?
Sorry, say that again.
I said you put me in a fucking tricky situation, didn't you?
Kinda did. What'd you say, Nareen?
Since Momo's not saying anything yet, I'm gonna like try to get a little closer again.
Mm-hmm.
And get so that I can okay, still get within 30 feet so that I can do detect magic and just to see like what kind of magic these things might be.
Good point.
There.
You pick up that there are very faint hints of necrotic magic.
Huh.
While you're going up to
You sense immense bloodlust from somewhere behind you.
while you're moving up, Momo is actually quickly quickly walking away as fast as one possibly could, away from the situation. And you all, if you are aware that she's here, she is gone.
Like left the building?
I mean, left the room at least.
I'm going to. Are they still presenting anything, or like these robots doing anything else?
No. And actually, as Grayson Reid was finishing his speech, they all begin to, with that same flash of light, another flash of light immerses where they are, and one by one they leave.
With my detect magic still up, can I see them there still, or are they gone? Like gone?
They are gone.
Okay.
Everyone's very riled up. They are like shouting. Everyone's up in emotions, and Grayson reads one last line. Thank you. And we hope to present more information very soon. And he quickly, or not quickly, but
you do.
He, how would I say it? He casually walks off.
Mm-hmm.
Walks off the stage and begins talking with some colleagues or such.
I'll take my phone out, holding it close to my chest, and text the group chat any change.
Almost 86.
Has
I don't know where she went.
At Judas in the last minute?
Sorry,
he's not answering the phone.
Gotcha. What were you saying, Julius?
I was just telling everybody like Momo's out. I don't know where she went. I'm messaging. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To see. Also, I guess I'll send Momo a message and see, where she's at.
When you send a message, there's a message immediately sent back and it is that the number you are trying to message is no longer available.
And so I hit up in the chat. Like, it seems like Momo just got out of Dodge. I don't even think she's here anymore. And she kind of had some of our more magical assurances for the back end of this. I don't know if we're still going along with the plan. I send in a message.
We're past magical assurances.
I'll still.
I think we're retreating.
Are you guys?
I was.
Well, I'm not
closer.
leaving. I'm sorry.
I was moving
Go ahead.
close to him to try to like draw his eye, just assuming that we're still doing something similar to our plan.
Gotcha.
But I'm keeping a hand on my phone for any sign of otherwise.
Gotcha. Make me I want to say performance.
Yeah. Just to try to like act natural.
Yeah.
Act natural, but still like try to draw attention.
Yeah, exactly.
How's a nat 20?
Wow, that is just a roll you needed. It's at this moment where the music begins to resume again. And let me play that real quick. Cool. All right. So, you actually do grab the attention of almost everyone around you. And you see Grayson Reid talk to some high society type of folks, and he glances over to the right, to his right, and he begins looking at you, and he goes over to say, "Good evening, young lady.
Oh, hello.
May I interest you in a dance?"
Sure.
Make me a... You know what? I'll keep that.
Keep the nat 20.
Yeah, you and him dance like almost like phenomenally. Very typical for like a high, rich living type of dance. And he begins to just start, asking you small talk questions, and such. But you answer everything, whether you're not telling the truth, that's fine. He would just start believing you. Really,
I'd probably exaggerate how new I am. Like, I've been on land for weeks now, but I'd probably just say that like I'm brand new to land. I just came out of the sea, just arrived to this place, and just act very like clueless about anything going on up here, and just to sort of like get towards asking him about what those things that popped up among the crowd were, what those things that popped up in front of the stage were, just trying to get information from him by acting clueless.
Gotcha.
Oh, he down bad. He's gonna give you whatever information you want.
While this is going down, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Does he have any drink or food that he had with him, or?
Make me a perception check.
Okay.
Clearly right now he didn't, because he's dancing. You couldn't really tell, but he could have just as easily had something. he was talking to some people who were enjoying the party and weren't making announcements.
I'll just say that the original plan was for me to, like, once I get his attention, to bring him over to where the food and drink were, so that one of you could slip something in. So,
gotcha.
Assuming I'm still working on the old plan, that you can assume that that's what's gonna happen at some point.
Cool. So I'll just be slowly moving you guys.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I'm just gonna start serving food. I'm just gonna get behind one of the tables, and people walk toward me. I'll just hand them the food, so that way it's already established. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Jay and Julius, what are you guys doing right now?
Moving down towards like the front of the room.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Julius? Andrew? Oh no.
Oh.
We lost him. We'll say he's standing guard or something.
Yeah. I mean, his token's right at the entrance,
Yeah,
so probably just like half looking out for Momo, but also half keeping an eye on the area.
Yeah, why wouldn't he be?
Wraith, as I walk, like I'll like walk past you in that path, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would have like ended up here. Oh, I don't want to open up. And then like here. So I'm like making my way back to like where I was originally sitting. I'm almost like it almost looks like I'm flickering. I used my racial trait once, and the going down the ladder into the murder basement.
I believe so.
I probably would have used it like in the house of just like getting around faster.
So this is what you're doing.
I can magically teleport up to a certain amount of feet away. It's almost like I'm trying to hold back, like involuntarily doing this, and like you've never seen someone with such a serious look of murder in their eyes as you probably just saw as I walked past you.
At this point, Narian, Grayson would have been telling you, probably a lot of the things that we're asking about, but, they would have been more discreet and very vague. He would have been giving you like half answers, kind of. Very typical for, businessman not wanting to reveal his secrets. But yeah, you can tell that because of what you're aware that he's telling you half truths.
Is it the truth just hiding some things, or is some of the things that he's saying like actually lies?
More like hiding, yeah.
Okay.
He then begins to question you about you and yourself. So, how long have you been here? Because you said you were fairly new.
Yeah, here in this town or here on land? Because
On
probably
land.
a week over in Battle East, and then I came over here.
Wonderful. I actually managed to get a singer. I don't know if you've heard of Arabella, but she's supposed to be performing tonight.
Yeah, I know of her.
Wonderful. Are you familiar with her music?
I'm familiar with the fact that she's a singer. I haven't had a chance to hear her perform yet, so I'm really looking forward to it.
It's personally not to my taste, but it's very well composed.
Okay. I mean, I haven't had much time to appreciate surface land entertainment at all, so it'll be a interesting experience no matter what.
I'm sure you'll enjoy it. He begins to look at his wrist, and he's looking at his watch. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay in our wonderful city. I'll be leaving now.
I thought we were gonna get a drink.
Oh, I've had enough time to drink, but I really mustn't. I have a lot of important work to do.
Can I shoot a charm person?
Go ahead.
You realize he'll know that you cast that, right?
Only after it's worn off.
Or fails.
I'm going to secret roll this. Let me see. Wisdom saving throw. What's your DC?
Yeah, 14.
Gotcha.
One higher than my character last time I tried this spell. I literally used the same spell in my session last night.
Why not? One drink couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
He just, you guys just go, get a drink from one of the tables, serving, literally whatever, alcoholic drink.
I'll have a glass of wine.
Cool. He'll have something. He'll actually have the same.
I'll pour it for you both, and I'm gonna put the mixture into his as I'm pouring.
Gotcha. Are you? I mean, you're not all the way over there, right?
Over where?
Unless my thing is broken.
I
see you. Yeah, I see you all the way at the right.
There I am. Okay. Here.
You good, Julius?
Yeah, I guess I was basically just looking around.
Gotcha.
At first, I was just I guess trying to see what the deal with Momo was, but it's kind of evolved since there.
Yeah. Would you have gone looking?
Yeah, probably.
Make me a quick, I'll say dexterity check, and then do investigation.
Wow. Oh, that was a save. My bad.
I mean, it's the same thing, unless. Go ahead and reroll it. Go ahead and reroll it. I don't care.
No, well, I don't have proficiency in dex saves, so it doesn't add anything.
It's alright. Alright. You're not very fast. You're not used to running in the suit. Or whatever fancy attire you're wearing.
It's the suit.
It's a suit. And you also. She seemed to be out.
She's gone.
You don't know where she is. You don't know if she's still in the building or she left, but she is not there.
I'm going to send out a message and I'm going to say Momo seems to have evacuated the premises. I don't know that we are continuing with this plan. Question mark,
We are
question mark.
continuing with this plan.
The plan is already in motion.
Yeah, as you come back to the gala, you kind of just see, if you're like just coming back in, you kind of see Jay in the by the railings, and Wraith
Got his hand in his pocket, ready to push. Looks like he's ready to push send on a text message.
You guys are having the drinks. The rest of you are kind of just like sitting back and watching.
I'm assuming we'll be at this table over here.
Yeah, you can.
Sipping at our respective wines.
I'm just pretending to food at this food area right here.
Wait, so did I get the thing in the drink?
I forgot you said that. I'm so sorry. Roll me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
You actually do.
All right.
As Nareen and Reid were walking to the table to sit down, you managed to quickly grab his empty glass and give him a new one that had the special juice that you were cooking up, that Jay cooked up.
Perfect.
And at this moment, there seems to be more benign talk between Noreen and Grayson.
Yeah, even though he's charmed, I'm still gonna keep it to like safe topics. And as I'm just watching his face to look for hints that he's falling under the influence of the drug.
Gotcha.
This is less fantasy, and this would be like an actual real world drug, so it's gonna take a couple minutes to get into his system. Luckily, charm person lasts for an hour, but
yeah. And I'm like watching him closely, like I'm like flirting with him and interested, when really I'm watching for.
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, you ain't the only one who's watching him.
Make me.
You notice where I'm standing. I'm just like sitting here with like a glass of wine, just like leaning against this railing. Just, I don't think I blinked.
Make me an insight check, Noreen.
Thankfully, good as my perception.
You know, it is very it's something to get a read of people very intricately, but you actually seem to be pretty good at it. You notice that his eyes were like proud and of accomplishment. They were like wide and very open, and they seem to be very slightly
starting to droop.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Blinking slightly slower.
Yeah, it's he's becoming a bit more casual as you guys seem to be talking. Still with you know, being protective of his property and such, but he's becoming a lot more friendly to you. And it's about 20 minutes in, 30 minutes in, where he visibly seems more tired. He gets up and he makes sure he's looking well. He tidies up and he goes, "Well, Miss Noreen, it's been a pleasure. But
are you feeling all right? You're looking a little tired."
Oh yes, it's been quite a day and I have a lot of work to do tomorrow. So I'll be hopefully I see you around and you stick around hidden for at least a little while." And
Yeah, I'll
he gives
probably
you a
be around
smile.
for a little bit.
Thing that like he's like getting up. I'm just gonna like make my way out.
Do you jump the railing?
Yeah, kind of just like I'm already kind of like sitting on the railing,
Gotcha. Okay.
and I kind of just like swing my leg over.
Got it.
boop. Just
He begins to start slowly walking away, Narian. And at this point, if you guys have like anything else, before he walks away, now would have been the time to do it.
Yeah, well, once he gets like a safe distance, I'll start like very slowly trailing him. Like making it look like I'm just going back out to the floor to dance, but keeping my eye on him and like subtly following him.
I would have like quickly made my way out, like maybe gone to the left, like walked into the men's room, did the okay, you're not gonna do it. There we go.
What happened?
Do the identity switch thing. So, like, I'm no longer the person that was, like... Actually, would I disguise self into, like, a janitor? Yeah, I would disguise self into a janitor.
So you could, yeah.
Just, like, walked into a stall, like, snapped my fingers, and, like, the suit kind of just, like a coverall suit just kind of appears. Kind of like wipe down the counter, like real, like act like I'm doing like the finishing touches on like wiping down the counter, and then like walk out. And I'll kind of just like stand around like I'm waiting for people to get out of the way, and when I see them, I'll just kind of lightly tail them as well.
Gotcha.
I'm just an employee.
It's at this point where the crowd has already seemed to be dying out. There are still like a few a little bit of people in there, but it's not like as compact as it was before. There's a lot more open space at this point. And everything seems to be going according to plan with you guys. You slipped a drink in, or you slipped the drug in him. He seemed to be charmed by you guys, or by Noreen specifically, rather. And again, all seems to be going according to plan.
And to all observers and cameras, it just looks like that he got he just got like eyes for the Huameke and then just got tired.
Yeah. It's at this point where
need to go do some hand workouts.
Yeah, something like that. No, but at this point, Noreen begins to get on stage and begins to perform.
Arabella.
Oh my god, what did I say?
Noreen.
I said Noreen? Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Arabella gets on stage and begins to perform. However, she stops immediately as there is a loud crash, and it came from above. The window that previously slowly opened, its glass shattered, and it has a million broken pieces over where nearly where the androids were, but it was a couple feet in front, and crashing down is someone you've seen on stage before, and it was Thunderhawk, and his body just drops on the floor quickly. Everyone gasps, and
I'll wave at the others, like, to keep following our target, or at least whoever wants to keep following our target to do so, and I'm just gonna try to walk quickly up.
I am just an old ass looking elf dude that is a janitor. I don't know who you're waving to.
Well, I'm waving to
Mopping.
the Dragonborn and
Oh, you young whippersnappers. Muddy shoes.
as you get closer to the body, it becomes more and more apparent
Oh, this motherfucker's dead.
that he is no longer there.
no longer there, as in
dead. And you hear a very loud, low screech coming from beyond the window above. And as you see this lifeless body just become lifeless, immediately after you see this abomination just completely crush that body.
Oh, poor guy.
I was going to see what killed him, but I guess that's kind of obvious now.
And
I dash towards Noreen, switching to my thing in my suit.
Not before you roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Arabella,
Man,
at this point,
cold all night, boys and girls.
Arabella at this point thinks something, it doesn't click with her that this is a real threat. However, you all know well enough that this is an actual threat.
Okay.
So,
Cut off the head and the body dies.
I know exactly what I'm gonna be doing.
Arabella just continues going on as if this is just another part of her shows, and you Narian, you can tell that the music playing at this moment is actually her, and that she has the ability to make different pitches with her voice. So she has like almost complete control of what she sounds like.
Cool.
And let me roll this guy's initiative. Cool.
Does it look like, I'm trying to get, is it like a reptile looking type thing?
I can show you actually.
The token, I just can't, it kind of like throwed me off before you, okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It's like an evil tortoise.
Slug.
Evil Blastoise.
Yeah, evil two-legged Blastoise.
Real
If
quick.
Blastoise was ground type.
Yeah.
Blastoise was ground type.
And
That's an accurate.
mated with a Diglett.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
If a Blastoise and a Geodude got together and just really ran it through.
Blastoise and Diglett. That's what that looks like.
I'm trying to find the repeat that you guys are using. For some reason, there's two of you. Sorry. Go ahead and roll again and just edit your
Edit the initiative to what our original roll was.
Yeah, because there was two of you had double copies for some reason.
I'm totally fine with re-rolling that initiative, man. Yeah.
What was
it was
my
only marginally better anyway.
There we go.
It's not letting me.
Yeah.
What? And you can't edit?
No.
Edit mine. It just took twice to do it.
Oh, now it's in. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Nice. All right. So.
Oh no! Evil Blastoise beat me.
Wraith, it is, for the first time ever, probably, it is your turn first.
Why am I second? What?
Oh, wait, hold up. Give me 1 second. Let me... Okay, there we go. Narian, real quick, what is your...
My
dex? Yep.
My dex mod is 2 plus 2.
Okay.
Is a 15.
You're probably going to go before this guy? Or after? Or, yeah, before.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely are. So I'm just going to make you 13.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. Finally, Wraith, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run up to Reed. I'm gonna clasp my hand on his shoulder and telepathically go, Mr. Reed, you have to go now.
Reed begins to walk swiftly away.
Hey, where's the bathroom?
I had this covered.
It is.
Oh, wait, do you have a plan?
Yes.
Okay.
You
what was
do.
it again?
I had a plan of being... Okay, so motherfucker just... Dead body just fell from the ceiling. Monster landed on top of him, making him go watermelon. See, me and Julius have this really cool trick up our sleeves. Being, hey, we're the cops. We need to get you somewhere safe.
Okay. In that case, I will hold my turn until Reed moves.
Okay. Noreen, you're up.
All right. First of all, I'm gonna get some space between me and the thing.
Smart.
So let me, because the spell that I want to cast has a pretty good range.
Yeah, no need to be up close.
Exactly. It has a range of feet. What?
What spell are you casting?
That one.
Moonbeam.
Okay, that's a 5-foot square. I was like, please do not cast Fireball in the middle of a crowded room. Please do not cast Fireball in the middle of a crowded room.
I don't have Fireball. B, I was looking at Ice Knife, but I realized Ice Knife would be a bad idea for that AoE reason.
I was like, please
Well, I
do
mean,
not
I'm
kill
sure the
innocent
people have gotten away from
bystanders.
this thing.
Yeah, let me see.
Casting it right in the middle of the guy.
Gotcha. Constitution saving throw. $13. It fails.
Yeah.
And it takes a full damage, right? Yeah.
Yep.
It's cool. Sweet. Takes 12 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm. Concentration.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying I'm holding concentration on that, so that.
Okay. Gotcha. I think I have a thing for that. There is, or there should be a little emoji. I'll just use that for now. As you cast Moonbeam, the silvery light, it seems to be unaffecting this creature, as it's kind of just like shrugging it off. Next up we have the Terror Quake.
That's a 5-foot radius. That's a 10-foot wide circle.
What'd you say?
I just realized that I had been like downplaying that entire spell the whole time I played a druid, because I thought it was a 5-foot square, not a 5-foot radius. So that means it's 10 feet wide.
Yeah, it's a little insane.
It's exactly the size of the thing, so it's basically the entire circle of the icon.
Yeah. The Terror Quake is actually going to move. And it just reaches up to here and just completely, it looks like it's just completely ignoring the halfling woman. But Jay, it is now your turn.
Rained on me.
I will. Is he actually standing right here?
Who? Oh, no. At this time, he would have been a little bit out, but I'm just keeping them there just in case you guys are going to interact.
Kind of, because I'll say I was like here on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
So I'll kind of walk up, pull my like wallet out of my pocket, like hold it in front of him, and it has the enforcer's like badge. But it's the enforcer's part of the undercover department. We need to get you somewhere safe. Someone was just attacked in the ballroom. And I'll start like escorting him.
He gives you a look, but he just follows, begins to follow you. Is that it?
Yes. Where was that map at again? That you had toasted.
Julius, you're up.
Yeah, I jump over the table and I kind of yell. I yell for Lieutenant Mayhem, and I'm like, "We may need some some backup over here, LT." And I basically just jump down into the dance floor area, and I move up. And so, how far did it get away from that moonbeam?
So the moonbeam is basically like right next to where the dead guy is.
Yeah.
Including encompassing the dead guy.
Yeah.
So what's that? Sorry, 1 second. About 10 feet there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah. So then I'm going to, I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast at my boy here. Cool. I'm going to try to push him back into that moonbeam.
All right. Which, going back into the moonbeam would cause him to take damage again.
Sweet.
Oh, if I didn't... Jeez, what is going on with my rolls tonight?
Unfortunately, that did not hit. You see it, Space Noreen, and as you're casting it, you shoot at it, like, towards its belly, or like maybe it's just like its lower area, and it just doesn't feel affected by it.
And then I guess I will more. What's...
By the way, each turn that it enters or is in the beam, it will take damage.
Gotcha.
So when I move it or when it goes into the beam, if it gets pushed in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It doesn't make us saving throw, or it does, right?
It does.
It does. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I think technically I could have done it twice already. Once when I hit it with the moonbeam, and then again at the start of its turn. But
started its turn. Okay, yeah. I'll roll that now.
Okay.
Yeah. It would have.
Okay.
Yeah. Roll damage for me real quick.
Yeah. Let me. Can I? Okay. What is it? It's 2d10.
17.
Oof.
Half is like 8. Do you guys want to round up or round down? I'm doing this for like everyone.
We'll say that you round down.
Round down. Okay.
It's up to you.
No, I mean it's a group vote. So, how we want to handle.
I guess that's how it usually done. So yeah.
Round down.
Round down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
And then I'll try to throw my shield at him, and hit him with a. I'll use my good old.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm gonna throw the shield at him.
Dexterity save, right?
Is it? Yep.
Yeah. DC 13. It misses.
So he only goes back 5 feet. And the shield, let's see if it hits him. A 21 for 2 bludgeoning damage.
21
Hey.
does hit. Yeah. Although you hit it, it didn't seem to take too much damage from that shield attack. Maybe you threw it maybe a little wonky, but that could still be working. But yeah.
The way I drew a circle for where the moonbeam is so that I can move it around and we can see.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Hey, Gio.
Yes.
I'm sorry. So I was wondering how I only got a 2 on that damage there. So I didn't have the damage right to the shield.
That okay? Yeah. fix it real quick, and then
Yep,
you
I
can.
got you, and I'll fix it.
Oh, you fixed it?
No, I said I'm about to fix it, but
Okay.
y'all can move off from that. I just wanted to let you know before.
Yeah. Re-roll whenever you fix it, and then let me know the damage. But for now, Wraith, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Grayson has moved.
Okay. Does this mean I get back-to-back turns?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
It technically would have triggered when Judas told Grayson to move.
Right.
But I mean, I'll just let you act now.
Kind of like have him by the arm, and I'm like leading him.
Gotcha.
Secret Service style.
All right. Let's see.
I'm gonna keep you guys there, but you guys are like away from the room right now. Judas.
Okay.
All right. Full speed. I mean, not full speed, but here, that's 30. I believe that puts them in range for my psychic knives. I double check. Shit, where did the ruler go? Okay. In any case. Psychic knives the android.
14 meets.
I'm gonna do a thing that'll help the attack rolls go better.
5.
Because I didn't know if anyone else was gonna help me attack the thing, and mine and Moonbeam is not an attack roll.
Gotcha. When you're throwing the thank you, Andrew. When you're throwing the ice knife, it swiftly moves through the air, and it hits the giant LED here, but you look at it closely, and it seems unaffected at all.
The psychic knife?
Yeah, the psychic knife.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Actually, in that case, I will. Use my bonus action to move a little bit further up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that's my first turn, and then gonna attack with a short bow.
Oh, go ahead.
Damn. They did it.
It just it just did the damage.
Here we
go. Do you want to keep that damage?
Let me see. I'm gonna try again. See what I get.
Yeah, go ahead.
There we
Not
go.
bad.
All right.
Cool.
Big bucks,
Yeah.
no whammy.
Yeah. The short bow, in this case, seems to be way more effective than the psychic knife you see. Nareen, you're up.
Okay, so I have a few things I'm doing. First of all, I'm going to use my bonus action to summon a hawk spirit.
Nice.
So let me go over and grab the thing. Oh, nope. Can I?
You should be able to. There it is.
Yes. Oops. So the hawk spirit is going to be close to the creature.
Okay.
So when a creature makes an attack roll against a target in the spirit's aura, you can use your reaction to grant advantage to that attack roll.
Ooh,
So
Sweet.
I can only do that once, and rogues get bonus or get the sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
If you got advantage.
So once and then it goes away?
I can only do it once
per turn. I'm pretty
per
sure.
round.
Oh, okay.
Once per round.
Yeah, once per. Yeah.
So if I have a choice between Julius and Wraith is probably the better one to do because the sneak attack.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll have a chance in the next round, I guess, if you don't get to use it this round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool.
Since he's already gone in initiative order.
Is that your turn?
No. So my action is gonna be to come on. I want to move the circle. I thought I could move the circle. Hold on. Why?
It's a little gimmicky. You're moving the moonbeam?
Yeah, moving the moonbeam back on top of the guy.
Gotcha. Man, it makes a save, right?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, it's gonna be a little finicky, but it's alright.
Yeah.
Con save. 18. Roll damage.
Ooh, that one was a bad
Damn.
one.
Unlucky.
So
yeah.
half for beating the thing, and then half again for being resistant. Apparently.
Yep.
So it's resistant to radiant damage?
That's what it's been sounding like.
It likely is. When you
son of a bitch.
when you're moving the moonbeam, it just doesn't even similar to the psychic knife, it just doesn't feel affected at all.
So we know
every
it's
little bit counts, Noreen.
impervious to
We got this.
what, radiant, psychic, and what
And now
else?
I'm gonna move back more.
Get some of these people out of here.
Make me a quick I'll say perception check, Wraith.
Okay.
Oh, Wraith.
So while you were coming back into action, you saw that Julius made a it was Eldritch Blast, right? I think it was. Yep. You saw him do a Eldritch Blast, and you saw that the monster seemed unaffected. Not unaffected, but it seemed to shrug it off.
Okay.
My Eldritch Blast missed.
Yeah.
So,
Or I guess, are you flavoring it like it just kind of like didn't hurt him?
That's up to you guys to decide. That's your turn, right, Noreen?
Yep. That's my turn.
Cool. Before the Terrorquake moves, we're gonna have a couple of the NPCs move. They're just gonna move away generally.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are gonna like move up actually to see Arabella perform. But generally, I'm not gonna move them all, but they're generally avoiding the fighting area and trying to move up to where.
What? Why are they not leaving?
So make me do me investigation. A quick one.
Who?
You.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, so you can gather that because of what Grayson Reid did earlier, as in like perform like just a mini show to show the robots. You can tell the general vibe of the audience that, oh, it's just cool carnival tricks or such. That's kind of like the vibe you got from other people. But the enforcers are going to move up a little bit. And that's as far as they'll go. Unfortunately. But oh my god, what the hell is he there twice? Okay. So just gonna make a con save.
Yep.
Second.
I have my cursor hovering over the 2d10.
11. It fails. 8.
No, they're not great, but better than the 4.
Better than nothing. Cool. You see that this Terraquake guy is going to move up to here. And it is going to actually, that's all I can do.
Is it focused on me, or does its focus seem to have shifted to
it seemed to has shifted to the boys over here. But yeah, that's its turn. Jay, what are you doing currently? Oh.
Okay,
Back.
I had lost all audio for some reason. I was like, why the hell did it get so quiet?
That's unfortunate.
Okay, so I'm just going to, if you go to the handouts and look at that ground floor thing.
Say that again?
The blue blueprint thing?
Yeah.
You see that room above like where the two big white rectangles meet?
Yeah.
That like back room?
The room above it?
Yeah, the one that looks like an L?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I'm escorting this motherfucker.
Okay.
It looks like a back room.
Hold up.
It's a room behind a room.
Yeah, real quick. Just so I know what we're talking about. I'm going to pull up the map, and you can show me real quick. That's the wrong layer. Here we go. And a little bit. So just draw a dot to where you're planning to take him. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. I see it. Thank you. All right. It'll take you roughly 3 turns, I want to say. If you're rushing it, so yeah, it's probably gonna be 3 turns. Cool. Is that all you're doing?
For now.
Cool. Julius, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move him over, and I guess I'm just gonna base with it, and I'm gonna shoot off an Eldritch Blast. A little cube forms in my hand, and it speeds towards the giant beast.
Sweet.
18.
It hits.
For 9 force damage.
Cool. Rounding down, that is.
And I push it back 10 feet.
Gotcha.
And then I'll also, with my bonus action, I'll my shield at it.
Cool. Go ahead.
16 for 6 damage.
16 hits. Yeah.
And so I'll use my aftershock on that. Go ahead and make your
Dex save, right?
Yep.
What's the DC? 13?
15.
15? It misses.
And I push him back 5 more feet. Fuck that guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It is
the first
now.
victim of all my pushing.
It is now very. Yeah, it is back in the. Partially back in the moonbeam, but still be.
Get in the fucking moonbeam, bitch.
Yeah. Con save.
And so, does he look like he's just eating our best hits at him?
It looks like he's tanking it. That Eldritch Blast specifically, it looks like it did less damage than it looked like it was supposed to do. The shield attack seemed just about the damage like it was supposed to do.
Oh, okay.
The shield looked like it was working.
So my guess is resistant to magical and not resistant to non-magical, which is the opposite of what you.
Or resistant to spell effects. He has spell resistance.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, because my shield is technically magical too.
Yeah.
Is that it, Julius?
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, my goal was to just push him back in there so he took a little bit extra damage.
Gotcha.
Just trying to rack it up and keep his movement. Doesn't seem like he has very high movement speed. I yell to everyone. If we can keep pushing him around, maybe we can keep ourselves safe.
Yeah.
Where's this dead guy's other 2 friends? Or other 3 friends?
Who knows?
You don't know.
Probably have to go find them.
Some prestige vanguard they are.
Wraith, I'm giving you the what's the word?
Oh, by the way, you guys have about 8 seconds till the light turns off. Fair warning.
Wraith, it is your. I'm sorry, Narian, were you saying something?
Wraith gets advantage. I'm giving him advantage. My hawk.
Nice. Cool. Wraith, it is your turn.
All right. So, the hawk guiding me, I aim for the sucker with my mundane, not from my mind, short bow. I guess we'll go again for the crit.
25.
All right.
No psychic knife?
25 hits.
It didn't work. The thing doesn't have a mind.
Oh, that's right.
7 damage. You see that these physical attacks actually seem to be working properly.
Wait.
Do you get?
Are we rolling to confirm crits?
What do you mean?
Was that a roll to confirm a crit?
No,
Right?
he had advantage.
Yeah, he had advantage.
Oh, okay. I was like, that hasn't been a thing since 3rd edition. What?
That's a
No,
thing.
we just like to be
Confirming
masochistic.
crits was it was a thing.
Hey man, maybe I'll write that shit down.
Oh no, that was such a bad ruling.
Yeah, it was literally the worst thing I'd ever seen in my life.
I'm kidding. I'm not. I don't know. I just like adding cool shit, but
I think we should go
It
back
wasn't cool shit.
to like
It wasn't one of those things.
5 classes and 2 of them being elf and dwarf.
you know, I should do that.
Bringing back barbarian to fighting man.
You have fighting man, mage, thief, or was it priest, and elf?
Dwarf. Is that your turn, Wraith?
Yes.
Cool. Noreen, it is now your turn again.
All right. So my turns are just going to be moving all my stuff around.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm going to move the hawk. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Just move the hawk a little bit ahead of the thing so that it won't so easily get out of range if it does.
Gotcha.
And then, so for Moonbeam, can I cheat it a little bit and move the Moonbeam off of him and then back on to get the damage?
Ping Moonbeam for me real quick.
Hmm?
Ping Moonbeam for me real quick.
I
want to see the wording on that.
Oh, you want me to,
Yeah. The description.
Yeah.
I'll probably do it because that's smart.
When the creature enters the spell's
Gotcha.
area for on a turn or starts its turn there.
You use your action to move the beam up to 6 feet in any direction.
And moving the third is the bonus action, so yeah.
You said moving the what? Oh, in the bird.
Bonus action, moving
Okay.
the Moonbeam action so that I can still do both.
You know what? I'll allow it, just cause that's cool. Yeah. It's gonna make a con save.
Moonbeam off of him, like to north just a little bit, and then just center it directly onto him again.
Yeah. Let me move this. It's definitely on him, but I'm going to keep it there just cause it's easier to click on him.
Okay.
Con. Yeah. 9. Cool.
I wonder how this thing killed this Thunderbolt guy. It seemed to be pretty slow.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Now this guy is going to move up.
It should take damage again for the
20
start
feet.
of its turn.
Yup.
Oh.
On.
Whoa. What? Why is he
23.
moving so fast? He was moving so slow earlier.
That was 20 feet.
Was it? Damn.
Yeah. No, it was like right here, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's 20 feet.
Oh man, I was standing too close.
10. Thank you.
With my Polearm Master, I get an attack of opportunity when he comes in. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, I'd be surprised. Actually, no, I wouldn't be surprised that you had that somehow.
No, I don't.
It's going to be using its seismic slam. So everyone within 5 feet. Your thing doesn't take damage, right? It's not like yeah, your bird.
Sphere? Yeah, it doesn't count as an object feature, so.
Okay, yeah. So Julius.
No, Julius isn't here right now. Please leave a message at the beep.
11 does not hit, I assume.
All right, thank the Lord. Sweet baby Jesus.
It kind of raises itself, just by pushing its I don't even know what you would call it. Its front arms, down. It raises itself just a little bit, and then slams back down on the ground. But you were lucky enough to not even fix the hit of it.
I brace my shield in front of myself.
Yeah. It doesn't affect you. Now it is Jay's turn. I assume you are still doing the thing. He's muted. I am going to assume he is continuing his work. So, Julius, it is now your turn.
Well, all right. Well, now that this thing is face to face with me, my eyes glow and I say, "You leave these fine people alone, you dirty beast." And I go ahead and, well, I guess this time I will use my bonus action first to not boop him back this time, but to hit him with that actual cape, the Undertaker's cloak.
Cool. All right.
So he makes a DC 15 Dex check.
Gotcha. It nat 20s it. Okay. Kind of. It has a -1 to it, but it definitely isn't affected at all. It is not restrained.
Dang, you
so
bum.
in that case,
so
nothing happens, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
And then I go ahead and I cast Booming Blade.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
So a 19 for 9.
19 does hit.
And that's just slashing damage there.
Yeah. Similar to the other weapons you've used against him, it seems to be working well.
And it becomes sheathed in my my golden energy as little like clockwork geometrical patterns kind of appear over its skin.
Heard.
And then I guess I should, when I do that, I will I'll aftershock him.
Cool. DC 13. Whoops. Two.
Where was that on my last one, bud? Come on, man. He's pushed back 5 feet.
Sweet.
And so I'm going to then take that opportunity to to back up a little bit. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, but I don't want anybody else to get attacked. Actually, you know what? I actually move up. I step up to base myself with him again. And I say, "Get away from us!" And that's the end of my turn.
Cool.
I put a trap card face down and I end my turn.
Sweet. Wraith.
Using my reaction once again to give Wraith advantage with the hawk.
Nice.
Alright, so I'm gonna dance around a little bit, spread out. And with the hawk guiding me, I shoot again.
Hits.
Nice.
Take 9 damage.
That was the advantage roll.
Oh shit.
6.
Yeah, it takes 6 damage.
How's he looking?
Definitely a lot worse than when he first started. It looks like the tanking of these attacks is not working out well for him.
I see. Alright, that's my turn.
Irene.
All right.
Sorry, real quick. I want to get back to Jay because we skipped a turn. Jay, you were just continuing doing your stuff with Grayson, right?
Kind of.
Okay. Is there?
Was there anything specific? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm hitting send on that text message.
Gotcha. Wow. Okay. So, where's the EMP?
Currently, I would be been escorting him for 1 turn, so I'd be about 30 feet away from the door to the ballroom.
Okay.
So near the front of the building, pretty much knocking out like all of that surveillance.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
They don't know where he's being taken.
Gotcha.
They just see like a janitor grab him and start like rushing off somewhere, and then boom, cameras go out.
So when you press send, that the EMP begins to activate. However, it does a lot more than what you thought it was going to do. And
it knock out the whole block?
You don't know, but it definitely knocked out like the entire building at the very least.
Shit.
Good thing I got night vision.
Yeah. But Nareen, it is now your turn.
There is a reason why it said you got about 8 seconds till the lights go out.
Alright, my Hawk Spirit's good where it's at, so I'm just gonna move the Moonbeam back on top of him.
Gotcha.
Hey, at least you guys have light.
Con save. Wow. This is pretty good. That is unlucky for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now I'm moving the thing.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Cool.
The Hawk's in a good spot. I'm in a good spot.
By this point, the enforcers are just like watching you guys meticulously. They're not sure what to think.
Not hear me yell for him.
They look at you. If you turn around real quickly, they look at you, but they're a bit confused as to what's happening. But the Terracrake is going to take its turn. And it is going to
take some damage from Moonbeam.
That's true. I keep forgetting.
I really like Moonbeam. I'm really happy when I was able to get.
Yeah,
when I was able to finally get it.
It's working well. You see it just make a deep snarl, almost kind of like okay, well, a whale doesn't snarl, but like it does like a loud and low sound similar to a whale, but it's a little bit more of a snarl. And then it's going to use its shockwave attack, and it is going to move right here between you guys. So you guys will have to do a DC 15 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
On 14.
So I would like to use my ability. Actually, no, this wouldn't count. Yeah, I'm knocked prone.
Okay.
I get an opportunity on him when he leaves that space, or I guess how does that work? Right?
So it is jumping, but it's not jumping high enough to leave your thing.
Like threatened
I
area.
don't believe. Yeah, because it.
Okay.
Yeah. If it jumped
So you
a
said
lot
it's a
high.
DC 15?
Yeah. Strength saving throw. If it jumped a lot higher.
Okay, heard.
I would definitely have given it to you.
I have some monster anatomy questions on how this thing jumps with no back legs.
So we got
I got 12.
Cloaca or something?
It's a fantasy game. Just remember
It
that.
has very strong front legs.
He is a very strong upper body strength apparently.
So right now, you are prone. Julius, you are also prone. You take. Oh. Let me roll real quick. 2d8. That is 2. That is not what I wanted. 2d8. You guys take 13.
Oof.
And you are prone at the moment.
Did he land on people? Or
No,
they
he-
got it out of the way at this point?
The people are out of the way of the fight, but they're not necessarily the smartest.
They still think it's part of the show.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are not prone. Took that much damage, and that's its turn. By the way, at this point, the lights are like knocked out. You'll probably have disadvantage on attacks if you can't see.
Is it Noreen's water bird glowing?
Does it glow?
Let me.
Not to mention, there's a 10-foot wide beam of light coming down from the ceiling.
That is true.
I have pretty glowing things.
As long as it's close enough, I'll say that you guys won't have disadvantage if you don't have dark vision. But does it glow? That's.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Spirit creates an aura in a 30-foot radius. It doesn't say.
As long as it's close enough, I'll say you guys won't have disadvantage.
I mean, it is a hawk. Well, I think Wraith is the only one that doesn't have dark vision.
Yep.
So
Wait, I thought Julius, you have dark vision?
Yeah, I'm a custom lineage human.
Oh wow. Okay, well that makes sense. But either way, if it's like the moonbeam or the aura is close enough, I'll give you it won't matter.
Yeah,
I'm
the
not
moonbeam
specialized.
pale light. So
Yeah, I mean, why not?
yeah. And then also the hawk gives advantage. So if it's a disadvantage, then if you want to be a stickler about it, then we can just say that would cancel out.
Yeah, I mean it's close enough. You guys don't have disadvantage. Judas, it is now your turn.
This is turn 3, right?
Yes, it would be. So you guys would reach the where you wanted to take him.
I will usher him into the room, close the door, be like, what the fuck was that?
Wow, okay. We'll get back to you. Julius, it is your turn.
I'm gonna spill a little bit of blood on the floor. How much damage did we take from that? I'm sorry.
You took 13.
Sorry. Holy. I spit out some blood, and then I'm going to shout in frustration. And I'm gonna try to get him again with my Undertaker's cloak.
Gotcha.
DC 15 dexterity.
Dex. Bird. Six. It fails.
Nice. So I can throw that back in there if you want.
Yeah, good. It is restrained. What can I give it? There we go.
Now restrained doesn't give us advantage on melee attacks, right?
I believe it does. A restrained
Grappled is
creature.
a higher level of grappled, I believe.
It doesn't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
And can it move or no?
It does not move. It becomes 0.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I will. I will take a step back here.
You're moving away from it.
Yeah, I guess would that still provoke an attack of opportunity? I guess I just imagine that
it would, but it would have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I just want to step back because I'm going to hit it with a firebolt because now it's vulnerable to fire damage.
Unfortunately, when it does its opportunity of attack, it does affect Wraith.
Oh no.
16.
I'm sorry, Wraith.
There we go.
Does a 16 hit, Julius?
No.
Doesn't hit. Okay. What about you, Wraith?
Almost definitely yes.
Well,
Whoopsie daisy.
It's my own damn fault for getting this close
it is. You take 22 damage.
This is my own fault for getting so close to the fucking short bow. I could have been like from the rafters, like just like pew pew pew. Nope.
I assume you're down.
Yep.
Okay, that is rough. Julius, what are you doing? Or is that your turn?
No. So now I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at it with a firebolt.
Cool.
And it should be vulnerable to fire damage now.
Your cloak is that? Yeah, that's a bonus action, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh man, but that's unfortunate because it's only did a 2.
16 hits. This firebolt, you don't know if it's resistant to fire or not, but what you threw out didn't seem to be as powerful as you could have made it. But yeah,
I'm sad after I see Wraith get crushed and it throws off my thinking, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I guess maybe fall back outside its range of.
Gotcha.
I think I'll circle him and go this way, so I can maybe help Wraith out.
Careful not to go through.
I wouldn't go through the moonbeam.
I skirt the moonbeam.
I'll say that you'd move away from the moonbeam. Actually, you're gonna have to map it then, because you were like right underneath it, right?
I was like right here, yeah.
You're gonna have to map that out.
I got you. Give me 1 second. Yeah, because I guess I'd enter back into this shit, huh?
Yeah.
Could I pass through that square right there?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'll just move this
You
over.
can pass just fine. The hawk doesn't actually exist. It's just incorporeal.
Yeah.
Yep. So I take that route there.
Cool.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
On the
go
wrong
ahead.
tool.
Sweet.
All right. Yeah, and then I end my turn for real, and I'm like, oh my god, we gotta get him away from Wraith. And I hurl like some mean insults about his weight.
That's fair. Wraith, make me a death saving throw.
Raggy.
That's rough.
You know what I don't think we thought about was health potions.
I have healing. I have spell. I'm gonna be heading towards Wraith.
Cool. It is your turn, Marion.
Okay. And so yeah, I'm assuming healing spell on somebody who's down will like auto stabilize.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can't get to him quite in one turn, so I'm gonna go because unfortunately in order to get the pass without trace, I got rid of my healing spirit.
Oof.
Do you have healing word prepared?
I have cure wounds, which is touch. So I have to get
an action because healing word is a bonus action, so you could technically dash to get up right next to him, healing word him, and then cure wounds in the next turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
I thought she said she doesn't have healing word.
Yeah, that's was if she did have it, that's what she could do. Because it's a bonus action.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Which is concerningly close, but he's restrained. And while I'm at it, since I can't heal this turn, I'll go ahead and move the moonbeam. Back on top of him, but like slightly off. And then also move the bird to there.
You said it's gonna be like on him, or are you just like?
I moved the moonbeam back onto him, but like not fully onto him. I already moved where the circle is.
Okay, cool, gotcha.
But it'll still do damage.
Gotcha. Is that your turn?
Yep. I moved the moonbeam, I moved the bird,
Cool.
and there's the 2d10 for the moonbeam damage.
Sweet. So before the Terraquake goes,
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yes.
I didn't think about this. I forgot to roll the damage for that booming blade when he moved after I cast that spell.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's just 1d8.
Sweet. I don't feel like throwing up, but it definitely did hit, right?
It was thunder damage.
Gotcha.
Oh, it doesn't roll. The attack had hit him, but the damage hits him when he moves, yeah.
Gotcha.
So it like does my regular sword damage at first. We did that, and then I forgot to roll the damage when he moved.
Yeah, no problem. Before this Terraquake moves, you're going to see that these enforcers are going to be coming over to Wraith, and they give him a healing potion. They literally, quite literally, pour one out for him. And shit, I don't have the healing potion ready. But if anyone knows what it is, it's like 2d6,
2d4
right?
plus 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, yeah. So
You don't use
Say
standards
no.
for your healing potions, Geo? Wow.
Hey, man. Actually, 2d4, 8.
2d4 plus 2 is a standard healing potion.
No, I meant
4d4 plus 4 is a greater.
Yeah, that's not what I meant, but it's okay.
It's actually going to restore 10 health directly because he's going to be using an action for it. So, Wraith, you are back with 10 HP.
Nice.
I imagine you make some funny noise when you get up. Like,
We're ready.
yeah, you're fine.
And then these guys over here are going to move in. And they are going to... Oh, shit. I swear to God, I had their sheets ready. This guy is going to make...
I shout that it's vulnerable to fire damage.
Gotcha, boss.
Get on fire!
And it's going to hit it with its scimitar twice. So misses. This one hits. It does 4.
Man's name is Freedom.
Timbers is going to use her scimitar. 1 hits. 4. What the hell?
Sunny Timber.
So in total, this is going to be 8 damage.
Do they all get 2 attacks?
Yeah.
They have advantage.
Because of the hawk? Oh, right, because it's restrained.
Because
Because it's restrained, yeah.
Yeah, how about that
Yeah, you're right.
Undertaker's cloak?
Let me do this one.
And we didn't want it.
Whoops. My bad. Let me pull up these guys' shit again. $19 does hit.
Hey, let's go.
4. What the hell? What's with the 4s, man?
I say get him, Lieutenant.
And here's Sunny. No. But it takes an additional 4 anyways. At this point, it seems the monster seems significantly weaker, and it can't do much. But it is now its turn.
And it needs to make a Constitution save.
That is true.
DC 15. Well, for Moonbeam and for
both.
2 con saves.
But
I'm
to
going-
escape the restraint, that would have to be at the end of its turn after it takes its action.
Yup.
Yeah, it's not to escape the restraint, man. It's for the necrotic damage.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have it use the same con save for both.
Oh, I got like that.
It fails.
The 10's for mine.
Takes 5. 2, and then it does how much damage?
2d6.
Go ahead and roll that.
Ooh, that one's a 1.
Nick.
And it starts
You said
to
necrotic,
wither.
right?
Yeah.
Cool. So Julius, you see that although it's being given hands right now by like a couple of people, you see that this cape is actually doing a lot of work, and it begins to shriek when the cape starts damaging it.
Oh yeah, it's like draining its life force away.
But that being said, it is actually, let me roll a d6. gets its 1 attack back. And
The 1 attack that it has to move for.
yeah. And it's just gonna use another seismic slam. 15 to everyone in the area.
Oh god.
We need to get you evasion, my friend.
It misses.
Is that a 5-foot radius or a 10-foot
5 foot.
radius?
5 foot.
Oh, so Nareen is all right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sunny and Timbers and Mayhem, they seem to be all right. But you, Wraith, that is
Door on my way.
21.
I am sent back to Dragon Hell.
You go back to sleepy times. And that's
Get
his
up and
turn.
immediately he just.
Yeah, that's his turn. Judas, what's the next thing you're saying? Because at this point you're having dialogue with him, right? You know, if you're going to be having dialogue with him, Judas, I would do it in outside of session
Punch by
RP.
punch.
I mean,
I can do it punch by punch.
Hey, if that's what you're going for, then we'll do like a solo session sometime. If that's what you're actually going for, we'll do like a solo session.
No, I was actually planning on arresting him.
Okay. If you're just like talking, we'll handle this in outside of session RP. Cause I just want to finish this fight so we can reconvene.
Is it too late to arrest the monster?
I mean, it's low.
You killed my friend, Wraith. You're going to jail.
Nice.
But is that okay, Judas? Like, if you're trying to have like an RP moment, we could do it like outside the session. Judas?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. In that case, Julius, it is your turn.
So seeing the desiccation of the cape kind of laying into this guy, I am going to use my bonus action to go ahead and hit him with the damn. So I'm gonna put my Hexblade's curse on it, and
Okay.
yes, as a bonus action, you can choose a creature you see 30 feet to target as curse roll. The curse ends. Until the curse ends, you gain the following benefits: bonus of damage rolls against the target. The bonus equals your proficiency, and yeah, or excuse me. So let me see real quick. I think I was either gonna do that or Hex. Right, bam. It's a bonus action for Hex. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna do Hex instead. Sorry.
Cool.
So I cast Hex on it, right? And until the spell ends, you gain a d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever I hit it with an attack. And also you choose an ability. When you cast a spell, the target has disadvantage on ability checks of the chosen ability. If the target drops 0 hit points, I get some stuff here. But we'll see if that happens. So then I'm just going to I'm gonna move back up to our boy here. Oh, what was that?
It's alright. I mean, it wasn't that far.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
And then I'm gonna make the longsword attack on him, and then get that little extra d6 of necrotic. Oh no! Oh wait, I have advantage. Thank God.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why is this happening to me? So I miss.
How do you want to do this?
What?
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, I missed.
No, it didn't.
Oh, 14 hits?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, so I basically I just get real angry and my sword, you know what I mean, as I put the hex, it glows a dark energy, and I kind of just point my sword at it, and a beam of light shoots out and comes over him, washes over him. He has a dim black glow, and then I kind of charge at him and just slash him, give him a nice top to bottom slash. He doesn't get bisected or anything, but he falls over on his stupid big old body. He dies.
His shell begins to crumble, and as it crumbles, the monster begins to dissipate, and it is returned from whence it came. And with that, I'm going to end the session. You guys did kind of fucking. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, one, get rid of Moonbeam.
Cool. Gotcha. Yeah.
2, go up to Wraith and cast my healing spell.
Yeah, definitely. It brings you back up, Wraith.
I hate parties.
Maybe we want to try to heal Thunderhawk as well. Just a suggestion.
Oh, it's just like a aura. It's like not a actual thing, right?
No, I meant the superhero guy.
Oh.
Unless he's already death saved out the door.
I mean,
you could try next session. Judas.
We have 100 gold piece diamond, and has it been more than 10 rounds?
We can find out. Judas.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball.
Did you want to do something before we end it?
I'm actually just retconning the arrest thing.
Yep.
Because he is currently under the effect of the drug, right?
At this point, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna install spyware onto his phone.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just gonna install this background app that captures any outgoing communications from that phone and forwards it to my phone.
Cool. We'll figure that out. By next session. So you're not trying to interrogate him or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll as the janitor, I would have been like, what the fuck was that? And then
fair.
he would have passed out, and then I would have just taken his phone, installed some background virus or some shit to just forward all of his texts and emails to my to blind CC me essentially, and all of the emails and text messages. So everything, I get a copy of everything that goes on his phone.
Gotcha.
And then I would have just left as the janitor.
Cool.
After pouring some wine onto his crotch to make it look like he pissed himself.
We'll handle that next session. But you guys did great. You almost died. Well, one of you almost died.